During Pokemon Go Fest New York, we are also getting an event going down for everybody that is not attending, and this is going to be the Noxious Swamp event. It is going to have the brand new shiny Skrelp, and it is going to have some great Pokemon spawns for you guys to max out during the meantime before Go Fest Global. So you know what time it is. Welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. The Noxious Swamp event is going down on Saturday, August 19th at 10 a.m. local time, and that's going to go all the way until Tuesday, the 22nd at 8 p.m. So make sure to max out, because like I said, the Skrelp is going to be the brand new shiny, one of them announced during the Go Fest New York City that's going to be live, and as well as the Golett. Fortunately for you guys that are not attending, this is going to be available in event spawns, so you will have the capability to be able to get this Pokemon in shiny form. We will have some great bonuses that include 2x catch candy, more Team Go Rocket balloons, and an additional raid pass when spinning stops through these days. So make sure to complete your 2 free raids every single day here. There's going to be some spawns that are pretty cool, including the shiny Skrelp. There's going to be some raids and some shadow raids. So we're going to get into all that, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be all about the spawns during this event. So we do have a bunch of shinies, brand new shiny Skrelp, and more. So the spawns are going to be as follows. We do have Zubat with a shiny. We do have Venonat. We have Tentacool. We have Dratini. We have Surskit. We have Gulpin. Surskit and Gulpin are newer shinies, so you guys might be interested in hunting those if you don't have them. We have Skorupi, Axew. We also have Skrelp. There's going to be Tyrant spawning as well if you guys did not get the Adventure Week shiny. And then finally, we will have the Noibat. So there's pretty good spawns in here, but there's also some Pokemon in here that are going to be PvP worthy. Because besides the Dragonite, which is best served for a meta attacker in the Shadow form, regular Dragonite, pretty good, Shadow form, very good. All these other Pokemon are not meta relevant attackers to go after raid bosses. However, let's check out the PvP stats. The Golbat is ranked best in the Great League, 59 in the Shadow, 77 in the non-Shadow with Wing Attack, Poison, Fang, and Shadow Ball. 100% PvP IVs will be a 0-15-15. And then we're going to have the Dragonite in the Ultra League, best rank in the Shadow, rank 40 or 73 in the non-Shadow. Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, Superpower, yes it does get Superpower, 0-13-15, and then best served, it's going to be in the Master League, rank 4 or rank 22 in the Shadow with the exact same moveset. So for this Pokemon, it's great because if you do use it on your team in the Master League, you can multi-purpose it and use it as a meta attacker as well. However, the meta attacker moveset best served is going to be Outrage as opposed to this moveset, as well as Dragon Tail. So it's a slightly different moveset, but at the same time, if you have more TMs or whatever, whenever you do need this Pokemon, you can use it. But if not, you can still use Dragon Breath and Dragon Claw. It just won't do as much damage. And then the Haxorus is going to be best served in the Master League, counter Breaking Swipe, which is the Calm Day move, and Night Slash with the ranking of 27, and 100% IVs will be all 15-15-15. So the primary focus of this event is to make sure to get shiny forms primarily. Obviously there's some decent PvPs, but nothing is jumping out that is like incredibly amazing, but having XL Candy with these Pokemon is going to be great. So which Pokemon would I suggest mega evolving for this event? There are a few Dragon Pokemon, which is going to be Axew. We also have the Tyrant as well as Dratini, so any of the Dragon Megas would work here. So for the Dragon Megas, you have Mega Charizard X, you have Mega Latios, Mega Latias, you have Mega Salamence, you have Mega Sceptile, and then you also have the Mega Ampharos. Okay, so there's multiple different options for you guys to go after that Dragon Mega. However, if you do want a Pokemon that will get some of the other Pokemon, because there's a lot of poison types in here as well, you could go with Mega Beedrill, or you could also go with Mega Venusaur. Or you could even use the Mega Gengar, but unfortunately, there's not any other types of grass Pokemon in here, there's not any types of ghost Pokemon in here, there's not any types of really bug Pokemon in here that are really worth your time. So you're gonna have to choose, do you want the Poison XL Candy or do you want the Dragon? I value the Dragon more, but that's up to you. So now let's get into tip number 2. Tip number 2 will be all about the raid battles. So in the 1-star raids, we have Grimer, Alolan Grimer, we have Hisuian Quillfish, and then we also have the Hisuian Sneasel. Okay, so for the Hisuian Sneasel, the Sneaseler is actually pretty good in the Ultra League. It's ranked 83 with Shadow Claw, Close Combat, and X-Scissor. PvP IVs will be 2-15-15. So that's pretty cool there. But beyond that, would I raid for it? Probably not. At some point, I do believe that Pokemon will be spawning in the wild, and you will have an easier chance to be able to get it. In the 3-star raids, we have some pretty cool Pokemon. We have the Galarian Weezing, we have the Druddigon, and then we also have the Turtonator. So if you guys are planning to raid the latter two, which is going to be the Turtonator as well as the Druddigon, those ones are dragon type Pokemon, so having a Dragon Mega for the spawns as well as these Pokemon would be very valuable. Just remember that Turtonator does have a brand new shiny, and it's pretty cool looking as well. In the 5-star raids, we're going to have Xerneas and Yveltal if you want to check out here, and then we're also going to be having the Mega Salamence. Mega Salamence is a very valuable Mega, very strong Mega. Mega Rayquaza just took over the top Dragon spot, but as a budget Mega Pokemon, this Pokemon Pokemon is very good, so don't overlook this Pokemon and don't let it sleep on you, because remember, Mega Rayquaza is a very premium XL Candy Pokemon and a premium Mega Pokemon at that, because you need such a large amount of energy and you get such a small amount. This one is so much easier of a budget counter. It's definitely not as strong, but it is definitely powerful at that. And then we're also getting some Shadow Raids, which is going to be Zubat, Houndour, and Pidove. Okay, so Zubat goes into Golbat, obviously. There is power in its shadow form, but the optimal IVs are not going to be what's coming out of raids, so I would probably suggest not to raid for these Pokemon for this instance. In the 3-star raids, we're going to be getting Nidoran, female form. That one does have a shiny. We are going to be getting Onix, and we're also going to be getting Sneasel. So if you guys do want to hunt any of these shinies, you have the capability. And the Nidoran as well as the Sneasel are going to be the shiny availables. The Onix is not out yet. And more than likely, the Shadow Articuno will still be in raid battles if it's not been in raid battles long enough. Goodness gracious. So those are going to be the raids. Do what you might want to do with those. Max out or skip out. But remember, you have 2 free raid passes, so don't let that extra one go to waste, because if you don't use one during each and every day and save one for the next day, eventually you're going to over cap on those 2 and it's going to yield you nothing. So if anything, just go after either the Yveltal and Xerneas or the Mega Salamence with your free raid pass. So with that said, now let's get it to tip number 3. Tip number 3 will be all about the field research. Let's check it out. And the field research is catch 3 poison type Pokemon, which will get you either a Grimer, a Skrelp, or a Marini. The Grimer is 589, Skrelp is 455, and the Marini is going to be 416. And we have catch 3 dragon type Pokemon, which can be either a Dratini at 430, a Trapinch at 546, or a Noibat at 285. And just remember, Dratini is a very valuable Pokemon because that Shadow Dragonite is a great budget meta attacker, and it also does extremely well in the regular and the Shadow form in PvP Master League. So if you get a hundo, that's very valuable. And on top of that, it also gets Outrage without having to get an elite TM like Salamence does. So although Salamence is a tad bit better, it is going to be worth your time not to spend that elite TM on something like a Dragonite in a Shadow form. And then we have Battle 2 Team Go Rocket Grunts, which can give you either potions, super potions, or revives. I would definitely obviously dump that. And then we have Battle 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts, which can give you a mysterious opponent in the quantity of 2, which is probably the only time I've ever seen 2 quantity mysterious components. And then finally, we have the next field research, which is power up a Pokemon 15 times. Remember, if you use a CP basically down to the bottom, so a level 1 Pokemon where the bar is all the way powered down, you can power it up 4 times for 800 Stardust, as opposed to wasting Stardust on things that may not matter right now. Battle in 3 raids for an Alolan Grimer can be shiny. Use 15 super effective charge attacks. You can do that in gyms pretty easily. That is going to be a Trapinch encounter. Win 2 raids using a team of all unique Pokemon species. Should be pretty easy for that. You can even do, any of the Pokemon raids out there if you have a big enough team. That will be a Druddigon encounter. Win a 3-star raid using only Pokemon CP 2500 or less. That's going to give you a Hisuian Quillfish, and then you're going to get actually a Jangmo-O, 50 Mega Salamence energy, and 50 Sceptile Mega energy. So pretty good there for those. The last 2 are actually kind of unique and I wouldn't say super challenging, but you have to be a little conscious when you do that, and then you guys can get to that free 100 total Mega energy on those. All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys being here. Make sure to have fun during this event. Make sure to stay tuned for all the great videos. I love and appreciate you guys. Can't wait to do some GoFest Global. Just a reminder, I will be in Chicago, Lincoln Park Zoo, day number 1. Day number 2, I will be in Naperville doing raid battles. So I appreciate you guys being here as always. To all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes your support, subscription, and participation to X level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.